Oh man, this is gonna be hard. Hi everybody, and welcome back to VG Chat. Back on Tuesday, Nintendo revealed Terry Bogard as the next DLC fighter for Smash Bros. Ultimate, so I am going to predict his spirit board. I lost round 1, I tied round 2, and now I'm determined to win round 3. Welcome to VG Chat. This may be the most difficult one so far. It really got me thinking about how they'd represent these Fatal Fury characters. So I was thinking, who are the most important characters from each game? Who represents the Fatal Fury series as a whole? I'd even made an entire list before I realized, well, the characters in the reveal trailer are all pretty big names. So mainly, that's what I'm going to be basing this spirit board on, the reveal trailer. I'll be predicting a few characters beyond that, though. Some of these characters were guaranteed regardless of whether or not they were in the trailer, so let's start off with those. Geese Howard, a primary antagonist of the series, showed up here in the trailer. He was the main villain of Fatal Fury, King of Fighters, and Fatal Fury 3, and an icon in his own right. He will absolutely be on the spirit board, and was a character I would have predicted without even having seen the trailer. As for another character that I'd say is definitely in, that would be Andy Bogard. He's Terry's younger brother and is this character in the reveal trailer. He was a main character in the first game and has appeared in so many Fatal Fury games that it would just be wrong to not give him any representation on the spirit board. The third and final easy prediction is Joe Higashi. He's a good friend to the Bogard bros, and the third and final playable character in the first game, the first two being Terry and Andy. Despite being their friend, he competes with them in martial arts on a regular basis, and is their well-established rival, so it makes sense to see him compete with Andy for the letter. But those three were easy ones. Let's look at who else showed up in Terry's reveal trailer. The first character we see is actually just this hand that grabs for the letter. We don't see his full body, so it's impossible to know for sure, but based on his hand, I believe the character is Duck King. I don't know why they chose him to show up over Michael Max or Tung Fu Rue. Here's the deal. You get to choose between these four characters as your first fight. Duck King, Richard Meyer, Michael Max, and Tung Fu Rue. I guess they wanted one of those four and were like, sure, let's go with Quack Quack here. Anyway, what about his hand makes me think he's Duck King? Well, Duck King has a yellow strip on his glove's wrist, and I figure they moved that up a little so it wasn't just a hand and a black glove. If he was considered important enough to be in the trailer, I have no doubt they'll put him on the spirit board. The next character to appear is Ryo Sakazaki, who actually made his debut in the Art of Fighting series. I don't know what makes him special, to be honest, but I do know that in 2005, he was voted as the 5th fan favorite SNK character. That might have something to do with it. They probably just included him because he's a familiar face to many. Add him to spot number 5. If any of you were wondering who this girl is, her name is Naka Ruru, and she has appeared in way fewer games than any of the characters I've mentioned so far. The main game series she appears in is Samurai Showdown, not Fatal Fury, but she's popular in her games and probably appeared to give SNK more representation. By that logic, she's probably in as a spirit. Aside from Duck King's hand, the character I'm least confident about in the trailer is this last one. I believe that he is Freeman. He's presented in an evil way, he's dressed in black, and they have the same hair color. You tell me if that's enough to go on. Also this. He's definitely a much darker character than most of the Fatal Fury fighters. He's a serial killer who views his murders as art. I don't really want to hang around him too long, so let's move on. Those were all the characters who showed up in Terry's reveal trailer, and to be honest, I'm cautious about predicting more, because the number of spirits has gone down with each new character, from 11 to 7 to 7. But anyway, here are the last two characters I think will show up on Terry's spirit board. First up, I think we'll get Rock Howard. Yeah, I know he's been mainly in spin-offs, but so has Naka Ruru. Since he's such a huge fan favorite, I think there's a decent chance we'll be seeing him. And lastly, most of the characters in the reveal trailer have been mainstays since the beginning or had their start in a different series. So let's break the rules and say that Wolfgang Krauser is going to be my last spirit. I know it's a little out there, but, well, You clicked on my video and you get my predictions. I don't really have any logic for this one. There's my Spirit Board predictions. 9 characters I predicted will show up. If we're going beyond that, I'd say Billy Kane, the Jin Twins, and Ryuji Yamazaki have a good chance of showing up. But I'd love to hear what you think. Let me know down in the comments who you think has a good chance of showing up, and who you'd like me to predict spirit battles for. Thank you everybody for the support on this channel recently. We passed 300 subscribers, yay! And this video passed 8,000 views. To all you Banjo fans, do you want me to still do another spirit battle prediction video for him now that he's out, or would you rather me focus on Terry? Anyway, thank you once again. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget that I have a $100 gift card up for grabs. Just click the link in the description. Have a great day, everybody. VG Chat, out!